Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and today I am making the center tower gatefold card. So there's a belly band on it, and then when you open it up, it goes like this. Okay, oops, that's bent back. So stay with me, and I'll show you how to make it. All right, I'm at home today. I was going to go in. Hi, Judy. I actually have an album for you, Judy, that you wanted quite a while ago. I just saw it in layaway. Anyways, I'm at home because I told Linda Paulette to phone me if my lawn fawn order came in. However, it did not arrive, which I'm very disappointed, but I'm sure it'll be there tomorrow. Alrighty, so nothing I can do about it. All right, so today we're making the center tower gatefold card. This is from Mixed Up Craft, and I actually have another one that I'm going to do that she did. I haven't done one of these for a while, and but I have this new stamp, and it is called Best Wishes, and it is by Pink Fresh. It's a beautiful stamp, and the neat thing about this stamp is you stamp it, but then the flowers are all individual. Okay, they are. They come like this. So that's really cool. So you can do all sorts of things with them, and I'll show you after what I have done with it. Now, I think it's beautiful. And so I made a little wreath out of them and then added a few things. Okay. So first off, I stamped and I stenciled. They're stencils. Stamped, stenciled, and I cut out. So there's the die. So they all cut out at the same time. And I'm actually going to tell you about a little class I'm going to do with this. Okay. So this is a 5x7 card. I am going to make it into a smaller one. And I will put these instructions up on my site today. I will do up the instructions. So this is a 10 by 7, all right? And you're going to score it at 5, right down the middle. And then you're going to score it at 2.5 and 7.5. And that will create the gatefold. All right? And then you're going to fold it in half. And you can get my bone folder here. Burnish on that. And then you're going to turn it to the 7-inch side. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to score at 3, just down to that first score line, and 4. That's the center of your card. And that's where that middle wreath that I made is going to attach. Then you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, right down to the first score line there. 1.5, 2, 2.5. We already did 3. We already did 4. Then we're going to go 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5. All right. All right. Now we're going to cut. And we are going to cut on those score lines. So I'm going to cut on those 1/2 inch right down to that first score line. So these are the 1/2 inch ones. I haven't done a card like this for a long time. I've done very similar ones a long time ago, but they're so pretty. But I do want to make this a smaller one, so I will do that as well. All right, I'm just cutting those. There we go. So now they're all cut. Thank you for sharing. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. And I'm going to fold this over on that score line. Okay, because I'm creating a gatefold card. And I'm actually going to do it both ways. All right. Okay, so now we're going to pop these. So the top one, I'm going to make a mountain, and I'm just going to pop every second one to the back. So if I do this one, you want to make sure your inch one is to the front. So we'll push that. And push that. Okay, so now when we push it in, just gonna give it a good press. So there's the card. It's very easy. Now what you want to do is, what we're going to be doing is, because you don't want it folded like that, you want it folded like a gatefold card, so it goes like that. But when you open it, you want it to be able to pop up. Sometimes those stick and they don't pop up. So what we're going to do to make sure that these stay in position, we are going to put acetate on the back here. So let me get my acetate here. So I cut 2 pieces of acetate, and they are 6.5, because it's going down to the bottom and even with the top one here, by 2 2/3. Just let me double check that. Yeah, 2 2/3. Okay, and so this will keep this in position so that when you have a gatefold and it opens up, it will stay in that shape. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to put tape on these 1/2 inch sections, and then I'm going to take my acetate, 6.5 by 2 2/3, and I'm going to start at the top, even flush with this one, and then it's going to go down to the bottom, and it'll be flush with the bottom, not the bottom 1/2 inch, but it's the bottom of the card. Okay, so there's one side. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top of the 1/2 inch, and I'm going to lay it down to the bottom of the card. Okay, so now this part here is flush with the bottom of the card, and this part here is flush with the first arm of the tower. And now it will automatically fold. See that? All right. Now we're going to decorate. So these sides are 2.5 by 7. So this one would be 2 1/4 by 6 3/4. This was part of a calendar, and oh, that's got something on it there. I don't like that. Look like it has coffee on it. I'll cut another one. So these are two and a quarter by 6 3/4. I think that should do it. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to put that on here. Trim a little bit off there. There we go. And then this will be 2 by 6.5. So we'll put that on. This paper is with sympathy. It's a beautiful paper. And it has the blue flowers on the other side. All right. Put that on here. There we go. See, even though I'm pushing on it and everything, it's still keeping its shape, which is nice. Just going to move that down a bit. Okay, and now we're going to flip it over and we're going to do this side, because this is the front of your gatefold. Just going to get my little blue mat here. I cleaned my desk off. I don't want to get tape all over it. Oh, I did the wrong side again. I'll put this on first. And I may as well do this one as well. So you've cut 4 pieces. 2 for the front of the sides and 2 for the back of the sides. Let's do this again. I'll be on here, you guys. Just a sec. Give me a sec here. There we go. All right. We're back. All righty. So now what we're going to do, we've got the card done. And now we're going to make the little strip for the front. So you're going to need to cut a piece of cardstock that is 3 by 1 inch. And then you're going to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 inch, 2 inch, 2.5. Okay, so it's 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2.5. All right. Now this is a little mechanism that is going to go on the front of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold the sides in so that it looks like this. So this one is a valley, mountain, valley, mountain. So it looks like that. All right. And then you're going to put this, you're going to put adhesive here and here, and you're going to put it on either side of that 1 inch middle piece. All right. So it's going to go right here. So I think I'm going to use some glue on this. Okay. And then I'm putting it on either side of that score line. Okay, and we'll just let that sit and set. So now when you open it, that is going to pop up. You see that? And that's going to allow me to put my wreath on the front. All right. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I've got some circles here. And this one is 2 by 2, and this one's 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And that is what I put this around. Okay, I put that around there. So I'll just put that on. Okay, and then I'm going to take my flowers. So these are the flowers that are in the one set. I cut several out. As I've told you before, I actually photocopy these so I don't have to do them so many times. Because I'm making these cards, that means I would have to do them so many. So I do them once and photocopy them. Okay, so now I am going to add these around my circle. Okay, so I'm going to put that one like that. So I think I'm just going to add a bunch of tape to the back here, and they'll kind of stick, and then I'll get them in position. So I'm going to put that one there. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to stick it here, just putting it behind to make a nice little wreath. And then I'll take this one and I'm putting it behind like so. Just gonna like that, and then this one, I'm gonna add that one right here. Okay, so there's my little wreath. Okay. And I also have a sentiment. I think I'm going to cut some of this off and add it to the bottom here. Or maybe put it in more so it's not hanging out so much. There. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, and I've cut another white piece. Or, sorry, I cut another one of these. There it is. And then I'm just going to put that on the back here just to cover it up. Make sure it all stays in place. Okay, so there it is. And then I have this Hope Your Day is Beautiful, and I'm going to add that. This is from another set. Okay, there's my little wreath, and that is going to go right here. So I'm going to add glue to this square here. And then I'm going to put this on. I'm going to put it more towards the top than the bottom, and I'll show you why. There we go. All right, and then I decided I was going to add some of these flowers on here. So we'll just add a little bit of glue. When my next order of my precision glue press comes in, I will be having one at home as well. They're on the way if people are waiting. We're getting another order. So there is that side. And then on this side, I am going to put, what should I put? I think I'll put this. Okay. All right. I don't want it to interfere. So there we go. Now, once I finish this, I realized there really isn't a spot to do my sentiment. So then what I thought I would do is I would add a little circle right here, and then you could do your little sentiment there. So I'm just going to add some adhesive here and put my little circle on. And then I can sign it. And there it is. So then you can just put your, you know, happy birthday or whatever from Marilyn. And then there's your little sentiment there. All right. So now it folds up like this, like a gatefold. So now we're going to take our belly band. And I'm just going to wrap it around and pinch. I'm going to do it the other way. And just fold it like so. I don't want it too tight because I want it to be able to slip easily. So there and there. So now I'm going to take that off. And now you can take your score pal and just make little score lines where you have those little pinch folds. Okay. And then I'm just going to burnish on those. And that should give me enough wiggle room to put it on. I also don't need this much overhang, so I'm going to take that off. And put that. Now I've got the seam on the front, and I'll show you why. Bring this back. I put the seam on the front so that you don't see it at all. I'm going to scoot that on. And then I have a circle. So I'm just going to put this on. Now, you could put happy birthday on here if you wanted, whatever. And then you can add a flower. I think I'll add a smaller one. I think this one looks nice. You really don't need much because the inside is the wow. But you could have a little sentiment on here if you wanted. Okay, and then it slides off. And then this pops up. I went and got glue. You have to be careful when you're gluing the, I'll have to fix that. Because I went and put this on and it's stuck to the thing. So I'm going to have to wipe that glue off. Yeah, there's a bit of glue under there. So we just want to make sure that it's not on there. All right, so there it is. How pretty is that? I love it. Yeah, the greens are very pretty, aren't they? Okay, so this is a card that I made using the Best Wishes by Pink Fresh. All right, so what we're going to do is I want to try this. So we ordered 12 of these. So there's going to be 12 kits that I'm going to, I've never done anything where I've got you to do your stenciling and things. So I'm going to be selling this, the stencils and the die as a unit. And with this unit, you're going to get the makings for these cards. Now, I'm going to make a smaller one of these today and see what it looks like. But I did make these cards. Okay, so here's this one. Sending Love. I got this from a Jennifer McGuire video. So you're going to get the makings for this. And of course, you'll do your stenciling and cutting out. This one, you'll get the makings for this and the instructions. And then this one, I've got some vellum on there. So this will all come in your kit. So this is a floating card. I love floating cards. So these flowers are all pop dotted up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video that you can follow along and make these cards once you've got your dies and your card kit. And then I'll do a video, okay? And you can make them along with me. I'm doing this in preparation. We're thinking of doing a virtual coming up in the spring. Well, we are doing a virtual coming up in the spring. And I'm going to be stenciling with you. So I want to give it a try first. So I'm going to just do 12 people. So if you want this kit, and I'll come up with a price, and then you'll get all the papers and everything for the cards for free. Okay, it's going to be a little trial, but I just have 12 of them. I think it's going to be quite beautiful. So you'll make 5 cards. All right. Okay, Selena. Yeah, I think I'll do it with you. Like I'll do a video, and we'll see how it goes. So I think it's quite beautiful. So you get the stamp, the stencil, and the die. I'll come up with the price, and then you'll get all of this along with it. Okay? And I've got to have 2 more cards. One or 2 more cards for sure. And one of them is going to be similar to this because I want to make a small one. Okay? So that's that. Alrighty. So this morning I baked 100 cookies. So I'm going to be making cookies this afternoon. And tomorrow I am going to be at the store, and I'm going to be making this adorable little farmyard scene with these cows. And the theme of my cookies is farm. So I'm making barnyard, cute little barnyard animals to go along with this card. All right. So cute. I love it. It's adorable. Hope your day is filled with sweetness and delightful surprises. So I don't make slimline cards very often, but I thought this one was very cute. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow, and I will have cookies in the store. Barnyard cookies, hopefully. All righty. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.